Aha. So that's better. Now, back to music. And here we are, focusing on music. Blah, 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 blah. Um, uh, my example of integrated unit of work. Open. And here it is. This is what we're looking for. So, unit at a glance. Yeah, you will use your art slice as a hook into the unit of work. This example is purely to indicate the flexibility you may take with your learning journey as your unit develops. And the idea is, yes, read all of this, have fun in schools. So mine, I've actually done this digital artifact on the fact that you're doing a unit of work. And so I've done my sound waves wrap on that. All the lessons will, and I'm saying all lessons will require students to record and reflect on their findings, yeah, for this unit of work. So lesson 1, introduction to sound and qualities, pitch, rhythm, blah, 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 blah. Now, here I would put genuine curriculum connections. So, you know, science, sound waves, blah, code number, blah, 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 blah. So each of these ideas is a start to the task. You'll need to provide more evidence, yeah, what you're asking the students to do. So this is just a taster or an indication for you, because I'm not spoon feeding you. You know, you need to do the work here. But this is a really good concept for you to get your head around it. So my lesson 2, how sound waves travel, conductors, non-conductors, and using the simple tin can string phones. Lesson 3, sound in water. So now we're looking at whales, dolphins, porpoises, echolocation, how sounds move through water, sonar, this sort of thing, yeah? Lesson 4, sound in air, bats, echolocation, the whole thing about long wave, short wave, and medium wave with radios, and possibly the historical consequences of those. Lesson 5, visible sound. So making achievable experiments. And here I'm using the tin can phone, tying one end, the string, to a tray of water, so that when they talk into the string, you will see the sound waves in the water. It's fantastic. And they can check out percussive waves, humming, strumming, etc. Lesson 6, producing artworks that interpret the display. So different sound waves, design and create an artwork that reflects that. Now, it could be a painting, it could be poetry, it could be interpretive dance. Who knows? It's up to your students. For me, it's up to your students to do this sort of thing. And so here, for me, in this unit of work, I've got lessons 7 and 8 for the students to develop a digital artifact that reflects their learning journey through this whole unit of work. Yeah? And you'll read this here. So, suggestion, the final artifact may be in the form of a documentary, rap video, or some other solution. And here are, and these would have been sprinkled through the unit of work and included in the lesson plans. Here are some curriculum connection ideas. Music, explore and express. The strands. Make sure you understand the strands are different from curriculum areas, from different subjects. The arts, each of the arts area, music, dance, drama, visual art, media arts, has 4 strands. Each one has 4 strands. Explore and express, practice, present and perform, respond and interpret. Yeah? So you need to make sure that in your lesson plans, you get your students to do those at some point through your lessons and through your unit of work. Yeah? I've also got English, reading and viewing, texture, responding to literature, interpreting, analysing, beautiful. Science, interpreting, analysing, different types, specific purpose, phonic, semantic, contextual, grammatical knowledge, Chemical sciences, solids, liquid, gases have different ways and observable properties, beautiful. Earth and space, water is an important source that cycles through the environment. What's the properties of sound by a wave model? Visual arts, exactly the same. So here's the 4 strands in my visual arts: explore and express, practice, respond and interpret, present and perform. Media arts, same. So have a look at this, because this is an idea. This is an idea to help you start to think about your unit of work. Your unit of work does not have to have arts all the way through it. It's an integrated curriculum, but you want arts in there, and specifically you want the 4 strands of your art area that you choose represented in your lesson plans. So what are you asking the students to do, and how do you know that they've done it and how well they've done it? That will be the assessment of that part. There, blah, blah, blah. And then here, after your unit of work, there's your self-assessment rubric. You just fill in the self-assessment numeric row. Then there's the lecturer, blah, blah, blah. And lovely, right down the bottom. I know you just get a bit dizzy watching this, like being in an elevator outside a building. What was the most important thing you have learned from this assessment task? What was the most challenging thing you have learned from this assessment task? Beautiful. Okay, thank you, people. See you for the next module.